papers and complaining because they didn't complete the show how they were supposed to.
Okay, we need to talk about what just went down in Chicago this weekend because it was wild. Brandy straight up walked off stage mid-performance and left Monica hanging to finish the show all on her own. But get this, Monica didn't even finish the whole thing either. Can you believe that? Brandy and Monica are out here on their Boys Mind tour, which was supposed to be this major reunion moment, like history in the making. For real, everyone's been waiting for this. After years of tension between them, fans were hyped to finally see them perform together again. So last night at the United Center, everything seemed chill at first, until Brandy's sound started acting up. She tells the crowd, "The sound is weird," and the audience starts looking around confused. Then, out of nowhere, Brandy just walks right off the stage and never comes back. The whole place went silent for a second. Nobody knew what was happening. Before we move further with the story, make sure to subscribe. It really motivates me to do more of this content. Okay, let's move on. Fans were totally lost, like seriously standing there in shock, wondering what just happened. Then Monica walks back on stage and starts paying respect to Brandy, trying to keep the energy steady. But the way she spoke...
So just left the Boys Mind concert early in the rain because Brandy and Monica cheated us. They ended the concert early. Brandy still had hits to sing, and because she was having technical difficulties where there was a lag in her vocals, they hurried up and put Monica on stage. She sung For You I Will, and the concert is over.
It kinda sounded like Brandy might have been dealing with something serious behind the scenes. Monica handled it with class, though. She talked real calm, said a lot without giving away too much, like she was trying to keep the crowd from panicking. But even with her smooth delivery, fans were heated. The biggest reason? They didn't even perform The Boy Is Mine, the one song everybody came to hear. That's what had people buying tickets in the first place. Some fans were so frustrated, they started filling out complaint forms right there at the venue, demanding refunds like, "I didn't pay for half a concert."
It was a total mess.
Now the rumors started flying quick. Two completely different stories popping up online. One version says Brandy had a real medical emergency, even passed out backstage and had to be taken out on a stretcher to the hospital. But then others are saying that's not what went down at all. According to some people, Brandy was just mad about the sound issues, that she looked frustrated, said something felt off, and then suddenly everything just stopped. Nobody really knew the truth, and everyone left confused, whispering, "What just happened?" So after Monica came back out, the whole thing just ended right there. People in the crowd were whispering like, they're saying Brandy got carried out in an ambulance. And nobody knew what was true or not. Then another person chimed in saying, "That's bogus. They could have at least told us something." Fans were heartbroken. They just wanted Brandy to sing The Boy Is Mine so bad. Others were posting online. Brandy got sick and was taken away by an ambulance, praying for her right now.
We have been waiting 20-something years to hear these women sing this song, and we never got it. Something needs to be done because me personally, I'm a fan of both, but you know, I've waited too long and we spent too much money and we got too much going on in this country for us to just pay for concerts tickets.
The situation kept getting more confusing. Some fans said Brandy mentioned fixing her sound, but never came back, and everyone was just left standing there hoping she was okay. A few backup dancers apparently thought the tour might even get postponed. Then someone on social media joked saying Monica put something in her drink, which made the rumor mill spin even faster, but there's no proof of that at all. Apparently the tours had sound issues from the very start. This was only the third night, and even at the first show, Monica's mic was glitching during their duet. So maybe these sound problems finally pushed Brandy over the edge. But here's the thing, Brandy's been open before about her health struggles. She's had medical issues and even dealt with seizures in the past. Back in 2022, she was hospitalized after a seizure, so if this really was another medical emergency, everyone's just hoping she's resting and recovering right now. Now that hours have passed and there's still silence from both camps, the internet is losing its mind. Fans are demanding answers, blogs are spinning theories, and clips from the concert are going viral like wildfire. Every few minutes, a new angle pops up. One video shows Brandy looking frustrated and motioning toward the sound crew. Another catches Monica talking softly to someone backstage right before Brandy disappears. People are analyzing every second like detectives on a mission. Some fans are convinced this was a serious medical emergency. They're posting messages like, "You could tell Brandy didn't feel right before she left. She looked dizzy." Others aren't buying it and think it was pure frustration over the bad production. One fan tweeted, "You can't have two legends sharing one mic that keeps cutting out. I'd walk too." The divide online is wild. Half of the internet is sending prayers, and the other half is calling it unprofessional. Then there's Monica. She's getting mixed reactions too. Some people are praising her for keeping calm and showing grace under pressure, saying she handled the crowd with respect. But others feel she should have been more transparent, like maybe she knew what was going on and just chose not to say. A fan even commented, "She was too calm for someone who just lost her duet partner mid-show." That one comment alone got thousands of likes overnight. Behind all the chaos, there's still no official word from Brandy's team, just whispers from sources claiming she's resting and being monitored by doctors. But nothing verified. It's crazy because this tour was supposed to be a celebration, a long-awaited reunion for two icons who finally put their differences aside. Instead, it's turned into a full-blown mystery that everyone's talking about. And let's not ignore how expensive those tickets were. Some people paid hundreds just to see them together on stage. Now fans are worried the rest of the tour might get canceled or delayed.
Don't get me wrong, they did what they were supposed to do, but we came to hear The Boy Is Mine, and we didn't even get it. We didn't get the Whitney tribute like the city before. We got what we got. They did what they were supposed to do, but we just got robbed. And we are upset that that concert was ended early because it was a vibe. You hear me? So yeah, I'm highly upset. As a fan of both, I'm very, very upset right now.
There's tension, confusion, and non-stop speculation, and with both stars staying quiet, the mystery only gets deeper by the hour. What really went down behind that stage? By the next morning, social media was flooded. Hashtags like #PrayForBrandy, #TheBoyIsMine and #WhatHappenedInChicago were trending everywhere. Fans were posting clips, theories, and emotional messages non-stop. Some people were heartbroken, others were angry, and a few were convinced there's way more going on behind the scenes than anyone's admitting. It was chaos online, like a digital storm that wouldn't stop. A few supposed insiders started posting cryptic updates, claiming Brandy's team was trying to keep things quiet until they got official confirmation from doctors. One even said she was doing better but needs rest, while another post claimed the show's organizers were already talking about postponing several dates. But again, nothing confirmed, just whispers bouncing from one page to another. Fans were left refreshing their feeds, waiting for a real statement that never came. Meanwhile, Monica posted one short message on her Instagram story, a simple heart emoji and the words, "Sending love." That's it. No explanation, no details, just love. Some fans took it as a sign of support, while others saw it as too vague, almost like she was avoiding the real topic. Comment sections turned into debates, with people arguing whether Monica was protecting Brandy's privacy or covering something up. Then came the wild theories. People claiming there's tension between their teams again, that maybe the reunion was rocky from the start. Others said the sound issues were just the final straw, that Brandy's patience ran out that night. A few fans even pulled old clips from interviews where the two singers talked about their differences, trying to find clues about whether they were truly on good terms or not. By day 2, things had spiraled even more. Fans weren't just curious anymore, they were demanding answers. News outlets picked up the story, and suddenly Brandy and Monica's tour drama was on every entertainment blog and talk show. Headlines were flying like, "Brandy walks off stage, health scare or meltdown," and "Monica left alone after chaos in Chicago." Everyone wanted a piece of the story, and everyone had their own version of what really happened. Clips from the show were everywhere, and fans were dissecting them frame by frame. One video showed Brandy rubbing her temples before she walked off, and another captured Monica turning toward the crowd with a worried look. That tiny moment got millions of views in just a few hours. People kept saying, "Look at her face, she knew something was wrong." Others argued, "Nah, it's obvious Brandy was fed up with the tech issues." The online debate turned into a full-blown investigation. Then, out of nowhere, a member of the stage crew allegedly dropped a comment under a gossip post saying, "Brandy wasn't feeling good before the show even started." That one comment blew up instantly. Fans flooded the thread with replies, begging for more details, but the post disappeared minutes later. It only fueled the mystery even more, like something was being covered up. Meanwhile, people started dragging the tour management online, blaming them for not taking better care of the artists. Some were saying they knew about the bad sound since night 1 and still didn't fix it. The frustration was real, especially from fans who had paid big money for VIP tickets. Still, through all the noise, there was no sign of Brandy. No video, no post, no update. Her social media pages stayed completely silent, which only made fans more anxious. Everyone was hoping to see her pop up with a simple message like, "I'm okay." But instead, all they got was silence, and that silence felt heavier by the minute. By the third day, the silence was deafening. But finally, a few cracks started to show. Some entertainment reporters claimed they had sources close to Brandy saying she was at home recovering and under doctor's care. Others said she'd suffered from exhaustion and dehydration, not a seizure like people had been assuming. Still, nobody from her actual team came forward to confirm anything officially, which kept the rumor mill spinning non-stop. Meanwhile, Monica was spotted out in Atlanta at a private event, looking calm and smiling for photos. Of course, that set the internet on fire again. People started saying things like, how can she be out chillin' if Brandy's in bad shape? And maybe the tension between them is back. Every tiny detail was being blown up, and fans couldn't tell what was real anymore. A few bloggers even dug up old interviews where Brandy and Monica talked about their past disagreements, posting clips with captions like, maybe history really does repeat itself. Those posts went viral instantly. Some people said, see, this is why joint tours never work. They still got issues. While others defended both singers, saying they just needed privacy and rest. Behind the scenes, ticket holders were flooding the tour's official page with comments asking if the next show was still happening. Some claimed they'd already received refund emails, while others said their shows were postponed until further notice. The confusion only added more fuel to the drama. At this point, the whole situation felt like a storm with no eye, just tension, speculation, and emotion everywhere. Fans wanted to believe the best, but the silence from Brandy's team and the quiet from Monica's side made it feel like something deeper was going on. By midweek, the story had completely taken over social media timelines. Everyone, from casual fans to major celebrity bloggers, had something to say. It felt like the internet turned into a massive debate about Brandy and Monica's relationship all over again. People were split down the middle, some saying this was just an unfortunate health issue, and others swearing there was hidden tension that finally boiled over on stage. Then came a new twist, an alleged leaked voicemail. Some gossip pages claimed to have audio of someone from the tour staff talking about Brandy needing a break and the stress getting to her. The clip spread like wildfire, but no one could confirm if it was even real. Still, that didn't stop fans from running with it. Comments were flying like, see, I told y'all something deeper's happening. The drama was unstoppable. Meanwhile, one of Brandy's longtime producers posted a message saying, health always comes first. Sending love to my sis, she's gonna bounce back stronger. That gave fans a bit of relief, but it also added to the mystery. Why speak up if there's nothing serious going on? It left people wondering what exactly Brandy was recovering from. Monica finally broke her silence too, but just barely. She posted a black and white photo of her and Brandy on stage with the caption, "We came to celebrate music, not chaos. Love always." That post exploded instantly, thousands of comments in minutes. Some praised her for keeping it classy, while others said she was throwing shade without saying it directly. It was drama wrapped in diplomacy. Now people are speculating whether the rest of the Boys Mind Tour will ever happen. Venues have started quietly removing dates from their websites, and insiders are hinting that major changes are coming. Fans are heartbroken. They waited years for this reunion, and it's crumbling right in front of them. Everyone's refreshing their feeds, waiting for that one big statement to clear it all up, but it still hasn't come. And now, here we are, days later, and still no real answers. The Boys Mind Tour that was supposed to be a dream comeback has turned into one of the biggest mysteries in music right now. Fans everywhere are still talking, still posting, still guessing. Some think Brandy's just taking time to recover quietly, while others are convinced this whole situation exposed deeper issues between her and Monica. Either way, it's got everybody hooked. Music blogs are dropping exclusive updates left and right, but half of them contradict each other. One minute they say Brandy's back home resting, the next they're claiming there's drama behind the scenes with management, and honestly, no one knows what to believe anymore. Both artist teams are staying tight-lipped, and that's just making fans hungrier for the truth. But through all the chaos, one thing's clear. People still love these two legends. Fans are flooding comment sections with messages like, "We just want both queens healthy and happy, and please fix this, don't let this tour end like this." That shows just how much this reunion meant to everyone. After all these years, people were ready to celebrate unity, not watch another fallout unfold. Now we just gotta wait and see what happens next. Will the tour return, or is this really the end of the road for Brandy and Monica sharing a stage together? Whatever happens, it's bound to shake up the industry again. If you made it this far, drop your thoughts down below. What do you think really went down that night in Chicago? Was it a health scare, a tech meltdown, or something deeper? Let's talk about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next update when this story finally unfolds. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. See you in the next video.